Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good. We're excellent. What? What's up, Steam Deck fans? The tribe, nation, universe, world, legion. What's good? Mob, what's happening? Squad, what's up? Nerds, geeks, and freaks, and you investigators, what's happening? Alright. The best games like Stardew Valley 2024. Says it, if you're after an alternative to concern a pastoral life simulation, here's our favorite farming games like Stardew Valley on PC. And it says, what are the best games like Stardew Valley? We can think of much more enticing than the idea of leaving the world of work and office behind and moving out to the countryside to do some simpler and more rewarding. The escapism is one of the things that makes Stardew Valley such an extraordinary, enjoyable game. So we found some alternative that are equally indulgent. Says here, possibly one of the best PC games of recent years for its cute combination of romance, relaxation, and retail. You be forgiven for wanting more games like Stardew Valley. There are different aspects to the game below, so none are direct clones. Some are among the best management game, while others might be more focused on farming. They all have something in common with Stardew Valley though, so you'll enjoy at least one or two. Alright, so the first game up is Sunrise Village. It says in the title alone here, you kind of see Stardew Valley inspiration. This free game see you traveling out to the countryside to help your grandfather run his farm. Where a few spooky occurrences have been happening lately, the gameplay is primarily focused on day-to-day run-ins and expanding of the farming, but there's also a story around the mystery of the strange things going on in the area. And it says, each day the game gives you a certain amount of energy which you can then use on different jobs. To be fair, unless you want to pay, you'll probably only play for a short burst each day before that energy is all used up. But that just makes it a perfect small addition to your daily routine. Maybe it's what you play as a palate cleanser after work, or maybe it's something to keep you entertained during your morning commute. However, and whenever you play, it's always a relaxing treat to escape to Sunrise Village. So you got Stardew Valley, Sunrise Village. Alright, what's the other one? Let's see here, Sun Haven. It says Sun Haven take the core design principle of Stardew Valley, but inject it with Gilly Billy of fantasy. Your humble plot of land even comes to its very own Totoro. The infamous town is vibrant and bustling with witches and elves. You can befriend or romance them at your leisure. Okay, I already know some of you ain't gonna like this game anyway. It says while Sun Haven is a wholesome and rustic as Stardew Valley, it also includes a sweeping quest line that features dark magic or evil lair and manner of monsters to be slain on your journey to save the world and its people. However, if you rather save the heroic for another day, you can always retreat to your farmstead and bake some bread. The choice is yours. And then it says that's it. So some of you might like that game, others might not. So we got let's see, Sun Haven, and we have Sunrise Village. Here's another one for you, Seed. It says Seed, choose the industrial complex of sci-fi city building games in favor of solar punk aesthetics that incorporates nature. In this pre-alpha MMO, your primary goal is to help your colonists thrive on their humble outer space homestead by harvesting crops and rearing livestock. As the seeds of your society begins to flourish, your colonists from the close bonds and establish commerce. Seeds might take place thousands of years after the death of your own home planet, but it mashes up mechanics from both The Sims and Stardew Valley, keep it firmly rooted everyday living. And then it says here, did we mention Seed is also an MMO? While it's possible to war with your other players on the planet Avesta, you can keep to the relaxing nature of Stardew Valley by working collaboratively and encouraging your societies to grow them in tandem. If you're looking for a taste of Stardew Valley in space, catch up on Seed Early Access right here on PC Games Inn. So, Seeds. Alright. Okay, here's another one for you. Graveyard Keeper. Says, before you say anything, yes, farming and cemeteries are very different. We know. However, the management of both, at least according to the Graveyard Keeper, is quite similar. You play as someone looking after a medieval cemetery, aiming to bump up profit as high as possible and keep the dead where they belong. It says here, it's also a love story too. You see, exactly like Stardew Valley also, it's probably proclaimed to be the most inaccurate medieval cemetery management sim. So that's something to enjoy if you rather avoid the notion of historical accuracy in games. Anyway, alright, here's another one for you. My time at Sandrock. Have you ever wanted to play Stardew Valley but in 3D? Well, that's essentially My Time's series. My Time at Portia can also be considered among the best life sim games like Stardew Valley. So if you have not played that, you could start there before moving on to Sandrock. In My Time at Sandrock, you head to the desert in a post-apocalyptic world to restart civilization from scratch, turning a defunct barn into a productive factory, farming crops and breeding wildlife. It says here, My Time at Sandrock is only further improved by its existing open world, deep NPC backstories, and fun mini games which you can explore as much or as little as you want. And then that's it. Right? And then here's another one. Dorman Story of Season, Friends of the Great Kingdom. If you remember back in the PlayStation back in back in the Nintendo 64 days, or PlayStation, probably PlayStation 1 days, you probably played Dorman back then. Game is still alive. But anyway, it says here, Dorman Story of Seasons, Friends of the Great Kingdom. See, in the world of Natura, your aim is to farm and meet new people and get along with the odd robotic cat that is Dorman. The story of Season is generally viewed as the successor to Harvest Moon series, so it is just as very good farming game that also happens to have robotic cats. Says it was loved so much that we got a sequel in Friends of the Great Kingdom, which further the story with the same adorable visuals you'll recognize from the first game. Full of deeply charming anime style, Dorman Story of Seasons is just a lot of fun to play. It is as simple as that. Alright. Let's see, what's another game we got? I'm sure you remember this one. Slime Rancher. Slime Rancher 2. It says Slime Rancher is secretly one of the best farming games from the last few years. It has a gorgeous style and incredible strange settings, and one of the most entertaining ways. Whoops. Let's see if I can get this. Entertaining ways of interacting with the world to date. 2022 then gave us its sequel, in which you return as a protagonist, Beatrix LeBeau, but this time our rancher has traveled to the colorful Rainbow Island to discover even more new and interesting slimes than before, raise them, crossbreed them into new variants, and keep them happy and fed as you progress and unlock new areas of the gorgeous map. Says in the game, many planned updates, including this one we previewed. You'll also solve a mystery a few light years away from Earth. Yep, Slime Rancher 2. And here's another one. Moonlighter. Says here, Moonlighter is an action RPG, but one that has some roguelike element. You play as Will, a shopkeeper that would much rather be out slaying monsters and saving the world than tend to the shop. You spend your night searching through dungeons for treasures, and you spend your days selling that treasure in your shop. It says you get to set the price, decide if you want to run a sale, and generally try and build up your business. The best part is that both aspects of this game are a lot of fun. The combat is good, but the satisfaction of perfectly pricing a new item never gets tiring. Basically, it's like running your own retail shop. All right. Here's another one. This is out 8 Lear Riza, Ever Darkness and the Secret Hideout. The 8 Lear games are series that follow various alchemists as they go through their adventure. This is perhaps the furthest away from our game like Stardew Valley vibe, but there's a good reason the JRPG game belong here. And this particular title follows Riza, a talented and ambitious character who feels trapped in her sleepy town. And very early on, you'll meet a master alchemist and thus begin your journey into the world of chemical composition and strange reaction. Says the crafting system in this game is incredibly deep, and it's all ties into the battle as well, with items being a key part of each encounter. It's fun, it's easy on the eyes, and it's anime as all hell. And what's another one? Here's another one. World Dawn. Okay, World Dawn is the closest approximation of games like Stardew Valley on the list. You live in a small and ever-changing village as you look after your farm and try to build up your farmhouse. There are loads of characters to meet, a wealth of things to do, and the changing seasons provide fresh gameplay. It's incredibly charming, and the art style has a wonderful simplicity. It might not be the unique game here, but if you're looking for a game like Stardew Valley, no other game come quite as close as World Dawn. And then it says here, these are the best games like Stardew Valley, but if you're partial to mechanics over aesthetics, we've also got the best building games and crafting games to pass the time. If that's not enough to keep you busy, our list of the best free PC games is a great way to try something new without risk. Alright, there you have it. Games that are like Stardew Valley. So I'll leave the link in the description box, and maybe one or two or three of them you might like, or maybe it's just two, or maybe it's just one. So yeah, but these games should keep you busy. Man, when you go on Steam, you'll probably see the amount of people that are playing each game. So yeah, give some of them a try. If some of these games don't meet your standards, you don't have to play them. Play something else. Yep. I remember talking about Slime Rancher last year, I think, the very beginning of the year, or the year when the Steam Deck came out. I think 2022. I remember talking about it. And yep, PC Games N gave a nice little list. Nice little list. So this should keep you busy for a minute. Challenge your mind, your brain, your skills, your wits, your intelligence, your know-how. Yeah. But other than that, you guys are good. Games that are like Stardew Valley. Oh yeah. And you can play these games on your Steam Deck. You already got 13,000 plus games to play, so this is just a few of them. Whoops. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to go to Steam. Okay. Alright. But other than that, you guys are good. You Steam Deck fans are good. Let's see here. What are the games again? Best games that are like Stardew Valley. Okay, let's see. Sunrise Village. Okay, Sunrise Village. Sunhaven. Seed. That's S-E-E-D. Graveyard Keeper. My Time at Sandrock. Doraemon Story of Season. Friends of the Great Kingdom. Slime Rancher 2. Moonlighter. And is it Altiller, Atelier, Ariza, Ever Darkness, The Secret Hideout, and World Dawn. That's it. So yeah, enjoy. I'll leave the article in the description box. But that should keep you Steam Deck fans busy for a little bit. You know, I mean, there's games coming in. The Steam, they're sorting games to add to the 13,000 list. 13,000 games to play. And then there's new games coming in. So yeah. You guys got your hands full. A game that I'm looking forward to is probably Dragon Quest Builder in World of Final Fantasy. Oh yeah. Matter of fact, I need to get Final Fantasy VII, the remake. Haven't got the game yet, but I do plan on getting it. But other than that, you guys are good, man. One thing I do like about the Steam Deck is like when you pick a game, it gives you that wallpaper, but then you go in the community and see what everybody's up to. Yeah, or you go in the chat room and see what the questions people are asking. You know. Oh yeah. Fun to play on the Steam Deck, man. Fun. Let's see, anything else? Alright, that's it. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing for Dark Side. Peace.